Eye opener. Grow your own way. President Trump. Though it won't provide immediate results, one way in which you can lower the cost of food in America is to subsidize victory gardens. Instead of grass, why not pay people to grow food around their house? Why not offer a program that helps people help themselves? Not only would this eventually help out all Americans, but it would be a win-win for your legacy. No one could accuse you of supporting communist or socialist ideas because the gardens that would eventually be grown would go to the individual becoming less dependent on the government. So this is how it would work. Providing that your climate is capable of supporting the types of fruit or vegetables you want to grow, you can grow them. A recommendation, but not requirement, would be that lawn crops be grown in the following manner. Limit the types of fruit or vegetables to 1 or 2 main crops. In other words, grow mostly peppers or tomatoes or oranges, while your neighbors grow other crops. In this way, the person farming can gain an expertise on growing 1 or 2 crops. This expertise can then be shared amongst neighbors as the crops are rotated to the next yard. Promoting such means will prove beneficial in several ways, including the following. 1. This can bring people together. We've had enough divisiveness in America to last several lifetimes. We need to heal, and to do so means we need to forgive and believe that we each other's best interests at heart. 2. People need to be more self-reliant because depending on others like government officials has only led to more people being let down in a myriad of ways. 3. As the crops come in for harvest, which may take a year or more, people will be able to supplement their grocery bills. Of course, they won't eliminate their grocery bills entirely, but they will be able to reduce them, which will in turn force the giant food corporations to lower their prices as demand for corporately produced and processed foods wanes. Third, Americans will have healthier choices in regards to the food they put in their bodies. This will reduce the need for the drug-induced means of weight regulation that is offered by products like Ozempic. So, President Trump, please consider putting money into a Victory Gardens type program. Another benefit could be the innovation of growing techniques that could come when millions of people are growing their food as opposed to the rich who seek to legislate family farms out of business. To find out other ways you're being screwed by your current leaders, check out the posts on this blog daily. Learn about the biggest and worst issues that America and its people face today. You can also check in to hear about those issues that America and its people will face in the near and distant future. If, however, you would like to discover possible solutions to either mitigate the worst impacts of these issues or solutions to avoid them altogether, keep listening. The problems we face are not as complicated as so many leaders and news reports claim. They are man-made and are only claimed as complicated so those who are responsible can maintain control. For example, there is a persistent argument that moving government is like turning a cruise ship around. It is supposedly a long process that can only be achieved incrementally. While this may be true for laws and policies that benefit the majority of Americans, it does not seem to be so for that smallest of American minorities. When one examines the policies and laws that benefit that minority known as the elite or the rich, the speed at which those laws are passed is exponentially faster. While most of us sit on the deck chairs waiting for the Titanic to avoid the myriad of icebergs of which we seem to continually run afoul, the elite ride comfortably in speedboats. If, according to our Constitution, all men are created equal, why do the rich live quite different lives than the rest of us? Where is our speedboat? In 2018, Chris Osman wrote a book highlighting the problems humanity would face if more power, wealth, and control were funneled to a small group of individuals, groups, or organizations. In that book, Mr. Osman provided solutions, from himself and others, to the inevitable problems we would all face. In it, he also provided a means for the public to analyze, compare, and contrast the words and deeds of those we've chosen to follow against our real-world experiences. To this end, Mr. Osman provides the means for readers to disseminate information as provided by their news sources of choice, their elected officials, and any other authority they choose to follow. The book, titled Solutions, Enough Complaining, Let's Fix America offers a means to hold leaders up, not just to a higher standard than is currently accepted, but to one that will improve lives. You can grow your own way. Click the link below and get your copy today.